Do you think this rivalry has evolved since you've been here?
Well, you know, my true freshman year, it started when we were 5-6, and I don't think they had won a game, and they beat us so that we couldn't become bowl eligible. And at least for me, you know, from as soon as the clock hit 0, it was pretty much, you know, a rivalry from then and there. And I'm sure the team feels the same way. Everybody that's left from that season, you know. Yeah, I mean, I really can't even remember what exactly happened, but I remember one of the players from their team saying they hadn't won a game and they just beat us, so that, you know, bothers me pretty much. I remember that.
What do you see as the biggest challenge of their offense? Obviously, everybody knows about Broadway, but then their running game is still pretty solid. So what are you guys keen on this week when you look at their offense as a whole?
I mean, the run game is what they've been sticking to lately, and they're doing that really well. You know, Broadway doesn't really have to get out and throw 30 passes because the running backs are, you know, taking the load, and they're doing a great job at it. So that's what we're leaning towards as a defense.
Kind of the same question for you that I asked in Terry. Y'all have been sort of the guys who've been here the longest, and like I said, you played as a true freshman back in 2010. What would you say about the senior class and just the things that, even though there's a lot of things that maybe aren't out there anymore and goal-wise, just what is y'all's mindset going into these final 3 games and just trying to carry the team as a whole?
I mean, every time we step on the field for practice for the game is just to win. So, I mean, there's no sugarcoating to it. It's just to win. That's the main goal.
I think that there was clip games after in post-game saying that against Appalachian State was one of y'all's worst defensive performances of the year just because of, you know, some of the plays that they were able to put up there towards the end. How much do y'all shoulder that, and how much does it eat away at y'all wanting to get back out there and try to put up another great defensive performance like y'all have so many times this year?
We know that we didn't do well, so it's, you know, it started on Sunday. We showed up, practiced, lifted weights, you know, did everything, and I'm still at the same mindset. Nothing's changed. We just didn't perform as well as we'd like to. So we just keep doing our, you know, the same stuff that we've been doing all season, and we're just going there and hopefully you know, play better.
Is it difficult to reach down deep and find the confidence you have in the beginning of the year, just because that, like I was telling Coach Rose, like opposite, like most teams they finally come in at the end once they've meshed a little bit more, but it seems to be the exact opposite for y'all, where you just come up short. Is it difficult to find that confidence, or do you still feel like y'all have a lot of it?
I mean, I think we have a lot. There's still a lot of swagger going on before the game, during the game, you know, and nobody thinks that like we're losers or anything, you know. It's not like we've been getting blown out by 40 points every game. So it's just one play here or there is what we have to limit, and so the confidence is still there. So that's, you know, that's good, but we just have to focus on making those plays, those 1 or 2.
How much more would this win mean if you guys find a way to win on Saturday, given the fact that they've won 5 games in a row and you guys are trying to stop a losing streak?
I haven't even really thought about that. I'm just focused on my friends and family. It's not really anything to do with Lafayette. I'm going to have probably 20 plus 30 people at the game for my last game. So, and a lot of people have never got to see me play in person, you know, just on TV. So that's more from, you know, my motivation is them, not necessarily what Lafayette has going on.
And with that being said, you know, like I asked in Terry, what will it be like, and will there be like an emotional high that you could ride into the game of just being here for so long, being a part of a team that 5-7, 4-8, 8-5, that, you know, in 2012, and being bowl eligible back-to-back years? I mean, there's just so much that's changed since you walked in the doors for the first time and stepped foot on the field for the first time.
Yeah, and, you know, to me the key in football and, you know, to being successful is having your emotions in check, so you can, you know, diagnose plays and do what you have to do. So you really have to, as soon as the first whistle blows, you almost have to let that go. You know, good thing we'll have pre-game ceremonies and stuff for the seniors, so you can get that out of the way, all the tears and stuff, because as soon as the whistle blows, it's, you know, it's time for work.
Tears? Do you think you'll have tears?
Yeah, I'm an emotional guy, you know, and personally, I think I've invested a lot. Like, this is really my life, And so, like, it really being over, not necessarily over because we have a couple games left, but never playing on this field again, that'll make me sad. Like, I'm sad about it already, but it's not. It's just part of it. I've had a lot of time to deal with it, and so have the other seniors, so we're ready.
I didn't know this until, this is my last question, I promise, but I didn't realize this until you were at the quarterback luncheon one time, that Coach Berry recruited you and you at UNLV.
Mm-hmm.
You had all these different opportunities to maybe go a little bit further away from your hometown in Oklahoma. How, reflecting back on that, how, now that it's coming to an end, just looking at everything that's happened, how much do you, like, take pride knowing you made the right choice with everything that's happened here?
There's a bunch of what ifs, with anything, with any life decision that you make, and just looking at all the other schools, that I had, a chance to go to. They've all had coaching changes and people leave, people come in, and one thing that stayed, it's consistent here is Coach Berry and this coaching staff, and for me that was really important. And we've accomplished a lot of things together. I think mainly just because we've been together for so long. You become more of a family with each year that you're together. And when it's all said and done, that'll probably be the number one thing that, for me, in my time here, that I can hold on to, and that's probably the most important. Is just that my entire time here, we've all, minus a couple, position coaches, we've all pretty much stayed the same, coaches and players, and it's important to me.